Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Knight. We are in a group of 3 now, so let's see where this arrangement will lead to. Maybe we'll chase down that cat girl. Anyway, the next day dawns, and with it comes a brief period of respite for Felicia and I. Since it's the weekend, we don't go to the guild to take on quests. Instead, we decide to walk around Grimoire streets with Rune, in an attempt to find a trace of the elusive tart. For Rune walked through the town with us yesterday. It's much busier today. There is a market going on and the streets are positively choked with people. Men and women fall from all across Grimoire and beyond have spilled on the streets desperate to find the latest bargains and special offers. You know, it's too bad that the same thing has been happening yesterday, at least in my city, despite people supposedly were to stay indoors. What the hell? I understand if you live in the outskirts where there is nobody around. But no, let's walk around the city, despite there being a virus. Like, ugh. Understand if you really need to. Walk the dog, sure. Do some super fast shopping, yes. Because hoarding is ridiculous. Especially hoarding toilet paper. But just for the sake of walking? No. No. And no. Anyway. Stall owners cry out, trying to attract customers while children beg their parents for candied nuts or chocolate bananas. And no, I'm not specialist, but I read what the specialists do say, so... bolts of cloth ripple beneath the sunshine, colorful gems wink and stalls groan beneath the wave of swords and shields and leather boots. There is so much to see and do, I'm not sure where to turn my head first.
Dragon hide shoes! Our finest dragon hide shoes! They're completely impervious to flames! Donuts! Donuts! We have sugar donuts! 5 for 1 bronze coin! Choose your fillings, custard, chocolate, red bean!
Step up, right up, ladies and gentlemen, to examine our skills and status. We have the finest clothes in all of Lemuria.
Spices and herbs from Zenobia Desert! Rare exotic spices that can't be found anywhere else!
These stalls are selling some truly incredible things. Our one vendor even seems to be selling exotic pets. A monkey lounges up on the roof of the stall, while birds chatter amongst themselves. A young boy pushes past me, starry-eyed to gawp at these exotic animals, while the vendor hurriedly delivers his spiel. This marketplace is incredible. It's amazing. It's noisy. That's what marketplaces are usually, yeah. Rune wrinkles her nose, her ears are folded back against her skull, and her eyes are white. Are you alright, Rune? This isn't too much for you, is it? It's loud, smelly, busy. Not like the forest. It used to be, but I don't mind. I can cope. Need to search. I can smell her. Tart, you mean? Yeah, that's right. She's here too. I know. I can tell. I'm impressed that Rune can pick out Tart's distinctive odor. Can't you just say smell? Whatever that might be. Amongst the myriad pungent smells that hang in the air, her nose must be sensitive. I mean, she's a wolf girl. Of course it is. I crane my neck searching for Tart among the crowds. If Rune says she's here, I'm sure she must be, but I can't see any sign of her. This marketplace is so busy it would take hours to comb through it. And by that time might run away. I wonder what she's doing here. Did she come to sell my sword? Is she bargaining with the owners of our stores, trying to get as lucrative a deal as possible? How could she? We have to find her, no matter the cost. But is that really possible? I'm starting to doubt our chances, but... Ah! Rune's ears picks up. I mean, perk up. Can't spot her! She's here! Close! No, expect me! Can't run! Won't let her! I'll catch her! Rune, wait! I call after the wolf girl. Too little avail, she's already gone. Bounding off in search of Tart. Soon waves of people surround her, swallowing her. Then she vanishes from view. Darn it, where'd she go? We must hurry, there's no time like the present, let's go! Go where? I can't see her. I kept my eye on her, she went this way! Felicia dashed off, I followed behind her, weaving my way in and out of the crowd. I step one more than my fair share of twos and procure numerous complaints, but I don't slow down. I can't! Where is Rune? I look this way and that way, cranking my neck like... Ah, my ponytail billows behind me and my boots struck against the ground. Well, of course they do. My shoulder collides with that of a middle-aged man, and he curses as he drops a bag of apples to the ground. Eee, watch where you're going! Sorry, can't stop! What? Are you going to help me pick this up? Hey, wait! But I ignore him, I need to keep going. I run, and I run, and I run, and then... Where am I? Leave me alone! Don't come any closer! Stop it! Won't stop! Can't stop! You die now! Die! Is that a little extreme? Put this glass down, why don't you? Don't cut off my pretty face! No, wait! Ah! I hear a familiar voice. And then a familiar scream. There's guttural howl, almost like a feral wolf, and then a toot. We must be close! This way, Estelle! Felicia doesn't need to tell me twice. We round the corner, leaving the throng of the market behind us, and then... Yes! We've got her. Oh. Fun, I come face to face with the missing member of our party. Rune is crouched in a quiet back alley, knees against the cobblestones, her tail twitching. She's on all fours, hunkered down like a real predator. She isn't alone either. Pinned beneath Rune's body, held fast between her bronze thighs, is Rune's prey. She even managed to tie her with a rope? Wow. Well, that was fast. Rune's prey has cute pointed ears, a bushy tail. Wait, is that her tail? This is not a cat's tail. But whatever. And fair hair of a soft lavender hue. But then again, I feel like her ears aren't exactly like fully cut like as well, so whatever. Doesn't matter. Rune is better. Her hair curls mossily about her face, and her cheeks are stained bright pink with indignation. Now that I think about it, lately Wink Cloud in the latest releases is actually trying to make villains in the games. Like, true villains. Kind of. Anyway, she kicks her legs, trying to escape from beneath Rune, to no avail. I think I read this, but... Rune holds her tighter than ever, her claws digging sharp into her prey's shoulders. I see that they are digging into something else, but let's say those are shoulders. I know who this cat girl is. She's uncannily familiar, and so are her cries. It's Tart. I won't forget her face in a hurry, but she doesn't seem to recognize me. She stares at Felicia and I, with plaintive eyes, and begs for mercy. Oh, thank goodness you're here! Please save me! I was minding my own business with this crazy wolf girl attacked me. I've done nothing wrong, but she seems to hate me. She even said she will kill me. Won't you save me, Ken woman? Please get this wild beast off of me. I can hardly breathe. Good. You know, breathe. Die here, scum. There, you see. She's horrible. She's manhandling me where the body goes back. Don't you think that's wrong? I suppose it is somewhat wrong. Yeah, Rune is treating you quite shabbily. Under normal circumstances, my heart would break to observe such a beautiful girl in distress. However, Felicia smiles thinly. I feel no pity for you, not after everything you did. You mistreated all of us,
This is nothing more than your just desserts. Huh? Huh? What does it mean? I don't even know who you are. Ho ho ho! You don't? Well, that is disappointing. I hope I would have made more of an impression, but no matter. I remember you. I shan't forget in a hurry. You pretended to be homeless and swindled me out of my money. Does the name Felicia Maribel Di Argento ring a bell?
Tart looks at Felicia, then at me. Understanding slowly blossoms across her face, and she gasps.
No, give me. You're those stupid girls. I hoodwinked, are you?
No, I'm not stupid. I try to replicate Tart's insulting words, but Felicia's voice cuts across me. She puffs her chest out, seemingly unaware of the slight against her smarts, and speaks fuss.
Indeed, we are one and the same. I'm so glad to finally remember us. I must say, it hurt that it took you so long to recollect our faces. I suppose you swindled so many people our faces are blurred into one. You took advantage of us, then abandoned us. You left us by the wayside. But we did not forget you. We remembered. And now we have to come to take our revenge. You may call us stupid if you like. But remember, you are the one being pinned down, and you are entirely at our mercy.
Tart twists beneath Rune's body, but she can't get free. Rune's too strong.
I can't believe it. Just my luck, and I was about to make a bargain of a century. This is so unfair. I think we are the ones who should be saying that. You tricked us, remember? Yeah, whatever.
Now Tart realizes we're not going to help her. She decides to drop the scared, sympathetic person she put on. She grits her teeth together, face bright red, and glares at Rune from over her shoulder.
Can you be a little more gently, bro? Your claws are digging into my skin, and my breast all squashed against the ground. This hurts!
Good. It meant to. You deserve it.
I failed to see how Venom deserves to be treated in such a close manner. Unhand me this instant!
Won't. You wicked. I punish. Rune pushed herself more firmly against Tart's prone body. Her thighs clamped down about Tart's middle, and the captive cat girl yelped.
Oh! My smile's going to snap, you dummy! You moron! You cretin! I have bruises on my bruises! My clothes are dirty! No! I'm touched by it intimately! I'm not pure anymore! Now I'll never be able to get married!
Pure? You? Rune raised an eyebrow. No way, you smelly thief. I know sorry for you. You born impure.
So this reason you have to bend my breast all out of shape, is it? How horrible! I can't believe you could say something so nasty! And I can't believe you could cheat all three of us and not feel a shred of sympathy. Isn't there anything you want to say to us?
Tart's eyes flick between Felicia, Rune, and I. She pouts, her ears folding flat against her skull.
Not really, why? No, why? Do you want me to say something?
I'll do apologize for it. Aren't you even a tiny bit ashamed that you stole my money, my mother's sword?
Oh, hardly.
Tart spits on the ground, in what is, I hasten to add, hardly a ladylike gesture.
I'm only sorry I got caught. I was going to sell the sword of yours today at the market. I had 3 prospective buyers who were falling over themselves to line my pockets with gold coins. If the sale had gone through, I would be rich by now. I'd never have to worry about money again. I was planning to live a life of luxury. But this stupid wolf-girl grab hold of me before I could sell the sword. No, I'll never get a chance.
Does that mean you still have my mother's sword?
Yeah, indeed. Worse luck. I'll show you where I've given you to if you call off your vicious guard dog. That is what you want, right? Isn't it? Well, I was actually hoping that you would show me some measure of contrition for your actions. But I suppose I can wring the apologies from you later. For now, it's more important that we retrieve Estelle's sword. Very well, Rune. Stand down. Let us give Miss Tart some space.
When I stop, we let her go?
If you would be so kind.
Rune scolds. She digs her claws in Tart's breasts, which makes the cat girl squeal all the louder. Don't want to. Not punished early enough. Want to make her cry. We can do that later. For now, however, I would like it if she could return the things she has taken from us. That would be a good place to begin her rehabilitation. Rehab? Don't know that word. Too long. Confusing. Don't understand, but if you punish later, I'll let go. For now. For now. No, it won't work the way I want. Whatever. Rune extricates herself from Tart, and Felicia holds a hand out to our captive. There now. You can breathe again. Don't you feel better?
Oh, much better. I'm doing swimmingly. Thank you very much.
Tart rolls her eyes, evidently impressed by Felicia's kindness, if one can call it that, but she takes her hand all the same. Tart rises to her feet. She's taller, actually. Swaying somewhat, then sighs. She adjusts her mustache hair, wears the rope, pulls down her skirt, and wipes herself free of dirt and debris. Then she looks to me and sighs.
I don't want to relinquish my hold of your sword, but I suppose I have no choice. You and your friends got me fair and square. I wasn't careful enough, so I was caught. That's just the way life is. I've taken advantage of a lot of people in my time, but I'm not so very dishonorable that I can recognize when I myself have been bested. You did a good job to track me down, so you deserve some sort of reward. This sword is rightfully yours, so you might as well take it, and fast before I change my mind.
Tart holds out her palm. A burst of light appears upon it, which slowly forms a familiar shape. It's my mother's sword. Oh, thank goodness! I take the sword from Tart's hand, then hold it to my chest. I now smudge against the flat side of its silver blade, my trembling heart full to the brim with relief. I was afraid when Tart took my sword that I'd never see it again. Worry docked. Docked? Okay, my every waking hour. It was hard being optimistic, even with Felicia's support. But now my labors has finally borne fruit. I found my mother's sword, and it's all because of Felicia and Rune. They truly are the best companions a girl could hope for.
Isn't this a for surprise? What a touching reunion. I picked you as a gloomy girl, but you look surprisingly cute when you smile.
How dare you?
Doesn't she, for my Estelle might be rather unemotive as far as human girls go, but her smile simply to die for. I knew at first. I found her in the forest. I will have to do all in my power to aid her. She's so very charming. It is impossible to resist. Cute girls are the best!
She's right.
I'm of the opinion that money and riches are better than cute girls.
No.
But I'm rather partial to big breasted beauties myself.
Yes!
Seeing Estelle reunited with her mother's blade always makes losing out on that killer deal worthwhile. It would be nice if I could sell it, but I guess I still love that sort more than any collector could. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age.
Old age? How old are you? Like 22? Tart scuffs the cobblestones with one foot, her arms linked behind her head.
In any event, you've regard silver clothes. I would hate to come between you. You should have no further business with my lovely person, so I'll just be on my merry way.
Tart turns about on her heel, ready to leave, but... Wait! Rune claps her hand up on her shoulder, effectively preventing her flight. We're not done with you, not yet.
Not done with you, but what more could you want now you have the sword? You could start by, returning the money that you took from us. So that's what this is about, I see. Well, not to worry, I can give you the money. I might have spent a bit there and there, but money is better than no money, right? Hope you guys will understand, don't hold a grudge now. That will give you wrinkles. You need to learn to let these things go.
No, can't let you go. Don't want money.
Then what do you want me? It can be.
Tart grabs in Fog's surprise, her eyes wide.
My sexy body!
Would you be willing to give that away?
If the price right, I would relinquish anything. I don't come cheap for.
Don't do that. No. Tart, no, don't do that.
If you want to sample the wonders of my soft cars, I'll have to pay up. We don't pay, you pay. Ronnie's quite right. For you captured you don't seem all that apologetic about what you've done. You're a callous, heartless fraud. But I can change all that with a tender, loving punishment.
Where is this going?
I will humiliate you for roughly as you humiliated us. And then I will force you back onto the path of goodliness.
Is that even a word?
What are you talking about now? You're crazy. Let me go.
Yeah, I feel like this will be something crazy.
I shall not. As a princess, that is my sacred duty. I will not rest until I have rescued you from your own wickedness. Now give yourself up to me, and you shall be reborn!
I don't trust her, to be honest. With that, this will be something ridiculous. Something that I will not like, I bet.
No, I don't want to! Leave me alone! I've already repented enough! Estelle!
Tart turns to me, her eyes shining with panic tears.
Don't you feel spot in your heart? Please, stop your companions! You're the only sane person I can count on! Tell them to leave me alone!
Well, I feel somewhat sorry for Tart. She did bring this on herself. Felicia's well within her right to punish her. For knowing Felicia, I
fear her punishment will be on an extreme side.
Maybe I should step in and protect what remains of Tart's dignity while I still can. You know what? No, let's do it ourselves. I mean, I'm worried that she will go to something absolutely ridiculous that I would not like, to be honest. So, yeah. In the end, I decide to handle Tart's rehabilitation on my own. Felicia seems a little too excited about punishing her. Yeah. And I don't want her to cause Tart any genuine damage. Tart might be a criminal, but she's cute and I don't want to see her cry. I'm not a bully. And so... that's why I'm bullying her! Alright, please, Miss Tart. Sit back and accept your punishment.
Hey, wait! What are you doing to... Yeah!
Tart jumps just about a foot in the air, her eyes snapping open to comic proportions.
Why are you touching my ears? Don't you know that's very sensitive?
It's precisely because they are sensitive that I have to touch them. You wronged me, so now I'm going to get my revenge. I'll touch your ears long and hard until your tail sticking up on end and your face is all flushed. Here I go! Yeah,
stop! Please, I beg you, have mercy!
Tart cries out, her voice sweeter than honey, but I'm not one to be dissuaded. I continue my administrations, gripping and groping her fluffy ears between my fingers. I didn't mean to mess with her this much, but her ears feel so soft, I can't stop myself. It's like my hands are moving on their own. These ears of hers feel ridiculously good. It's almost like her fur is caressing me. My heart feels at ease, and all my worries have fallen off my shoulders. Crap! I'm starting to drool! No, I don't. No.
No! Not there! If you keep touching me like that, then I'll not be able to get married. You're spoiling me! My innocence is being tainted! I can't take it! Yeah!
Tart cries out, shamefaced. Her legs buckle and it takes all the energy she has to remain standing. Dang, those cat ears really are sensitive then. I think I can see the faint outline. I can say that on video. Are my touches really having this much of an impact? Now I'm starting to feel like some kind of pervert, but my hands still won't stop. I grip the base of Tart's ears, pinching hard, and she gasps. She backs her head back and her eyes rolling upwards and lets out the loudest scream yet. By this point, dozens of people have paused in the streets to look at us. We're being stared at from all directions. You know what I love actually? Like Estelle is like super calm right now. The look on her face, amazing. Citizens are mumbling curiously among themselves while mothers carry their precious children along, trembling with anger all the while. We're disturbing the public peace. I'm causing a huge scene. But my fingers won't stop! This could be kind of bad. If I'm not careful, I'll end up addicted to this. And so, just like that, the day comes to a close. The night is encroaching, and though the sun is up, it should set before too long. I had a very tiring day. But now I've got my mother's sword back, I feel like I can finally relax. That's what I like to do, at least, but... What are you doing?
Is it not bad? I'm enjoying myself, Estelle. We found that weak dart and we found the relief sword. We managed to get all our money back too. I think this is a cause for celebration, don't you?
But we're already celebrating. Is that why we came to this hot spring? Since Felicia and I finally got our money back, we decided to have a little fun. We went to a hot spring located on the outside of Grimoire, so we could soothe our aching limbs. Rune accomplished us on this indulgent little excursion, as did Tart. She didn't have much choice, Felicia was determined that Tart stay fast so we can keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her.
If we let her go, she will only cause more problems for the people of Grimoire. She might have apologized, but I don't believe she has truly learned her lesson. She shall stay with us until she has fully repented and learned to change her ways.
Or so Felicia said. Now all four of us are in the spring, enjoying the clear waters. At least that was the plan. But things aren't going exactly as I hoped. Rune is chasing Tart in the background, as you can see, splashing into the warm water with her clothes raised. And Felicia, rather than basking the warmth of the water, seems more interested in basking the warmth of my body. You know what? I don't think I like Felicia in the end. I mean, she's messed up in the head, you know? Why is she doing that?
Would you please, somebody sing, and we come and see us? I doubt that, my dear Estelle. We booked this hot spring all to ourselves. As for her, the only ones permitted in here. We can soak to our heart's content. And as we relieve ourselves of our drink, I shall take the sterling opportunity to relieve myself of my own build-up pressure.
Do it elsewhere.
You can't just you're way out of this one. Celebration rot, you should at least get my permission before. Yeah!
My voice cuts off. Felicia's agile fingers finds one. Yes. I like to be mad at her, but it's hard when she's so good with her hands. It's Felicia's dexterity that saved me from the slimes almost a week prior. Who cares? But now those hands of hers will be my undoing. Unless you give me a choice. Game.
You sound so lovely when you cry out like that, my dear Estelle.
Felicia leans in closer. I feel these strands of her damn dusky hair trailing along my bare shoulders. Yes. When she exhales, I can feel her breath on my skin, apparently. No, seriously, she looks so fucking creepy right now. She drops in my ranks to the last place, to be honest. And to be honest, to that place I'd rather avoid. I mean, Tart might be a terrible person for what she did, but I guess we can change her. So, yeah, she's in a second, Rune is in... No, Tart is in third, Estelle is in second, and Rune is in first. Yes.
I can always kiss my touches if you truly dislike them.
Give me that choice, I will do that. Because we are after someone else.
I assure you, I mean nothing killed by this, and want to reward you for your hard work. You are very sweet and charming, Estelle. But you're rather serious too. I think you need to learn how to lighten up. Won't you let me touch you? I'm an expert to give massages after all.
I got my breath hot and heavy as Felicia redoubles her touches. I might have messed up. This feels pretty strange, but if Felicia truly means no ill by then. Sorry Felicia, but you are not my goal. So... ow, my legs. No. Plus, I already know that your mind is completely messed up, you know, so... See ya!
I'm sorry, Fisher. It's not dislike you or anything.
I do, for not like you, kind of.
It's just kind of awkward. I think it might be better if you stopped. So you persist in rejecting me, do you? But things, my lady, I'm cut to the quick, but I will all your wishes. I will direct my hands forthwith. And then...
But when she's able to finish that statement, that's because at that moment... Rune! Run! I had you down, evil cat lady! You die here!
What? No! Leave me alone! We're on the same team now! You tell me! Stop chasing me!
Won't stop! Punish you! Drown you! Bite you! You die!
No! Leave me alone! I'm too young to die! Get off me! No! Wait! Kaboom!
A loud scream splits the air, capped with a mighty splash. It looks like Rune's finally managed to get her hands, or should that be paws, on her hapless prey. I guess that's Rune 2, Tart 0. Hang in there, Tart! You can do it! Maybe. Question mark. Later that night.
Goodness me, Rune is so fully draft. She got my head under the water for so long. I thought I was going to meet my maker. My tail is all messed up.
Now we see her tail.
And look at my poor hair. What a tragedy. Aren't you going to say sorry, you miserable beast?
Not sorry. You deserve. You bet. Wicked. Never forgive.
Not ever! Ever!
Never ever.
Goodness gracious.
Tart sighs and shakes her head. Tart is perched upon the edge of my bed, wearing nothing but her underwear. You mean... your nightgown? She got summarily soaked during her sojourn in the hot springs, and she's been fusing with her hair ever since she arrived back in the inn. Rune, for her part, is sitting on a chair in the corner of the room, on her haunches. She's glaring at Tart mistrustfully, but at least she's stopped trying to attack her. That's progress, I suppose. For the look on Rune's face is undeniably untrusting, her lips pulled back in a snarl, her tail twitching. You know what, actually, I think we missed a bit of a CG from Hot Springs as well, with Rune basically tackling Tart. Maybe it was a mistake to bring Tart back to our inn. Rune obviously hates her. Not even waterboarding her back in the hot springs, which, by the way, is not what hot springs are for, could alleviate her anger. For once, I think I'll have to side with Tart. Goodness gracious. What are we going to do?
Forgiveness is virtue now. Why don't you try it sometime, Rune? Rest above your anger. Try to be the better woman. Huh. Big words from a thief. Might have been easy, but I pulled off my thefts with elegance my style. I never resorted to brute force. I used trickery, deception, and my own good looks.
They are pretty good, yeah. I mean, you are number 3 from the girls in the game, so...
In my humble opinion, it's those who let themselves be tricked that are truly the foolish ones.
So, you say foolish? Rune gets to her feet. She holds out her paws, close extended, and should start a look of unprecedented vitriol. You steal from me, and now you yoke me. It's my fault. You're not sorry. Then you will suffer again. Rune makes to bound forth, ready to tear Tart's ears off, but Felicia intervenes. She comes between the bickering pair, arms outstretched, and says sweetly.
No. Don't be too hasty.
But she mocked me, even though she mocks and laughs. She steal, but not sorry, she evil.
Hey, I resent that.
Tart grabs a pillow and throws it at Rune, perhaps in an act of petty revenge.
Evil is far too harsh as an assessment of my character.
It depends. Leaving someone tied up and allowing monsters to approach, is that not evil? I would say it is evil.
I might be a miscreant, yes, maybe even a ne'er-do-well, but I'm absolutely categorically not evil. All this time, I've only done what I must to survive.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, sure. Okay, now, yeah. I glanced at Art, intrigued by this leading comment. What do you mean by that?
Not a capital, but I suppose I can regale it to you if I must. Then you might understand some of my motives.
Dart clears her throat and begins.
I was born into a very poor family. I had a large number of brothers and sisters.
Yeah, explain this to me. Why? I mean, isn't this weird? Like, at least in Poland it is super similar as well. The families that don't really have money, and in my opinion that means they can't really afford children, have the biggest amount of them. Why? It's ridiculous. Like, stop making babies like rabbits and... I don't know. You know... Try finding a better job? Improve yourselves? I know it's easy to be said, but in most cases those people also, in Poland, are not employed, so it is weird. Anyway,
try for they might. They worked themselves to the bone, but it was in vain.
Oh. Okay, so if they did that and okay, that's okay. But then again, I mean, they didn't have to have large amount of children, right?
I left my family for the city, hoping I could find some form of gainful employment. I meant to take money so that I could care for my family.
Okay, I like that.
But every door slammed shut in my face. Since I couldn't find a job through proper manners, I was drawn to the life of a pickpocket. I stole and lied and cheated, and soon learned that I was uncommonly good at it. I used all my ill-gotten money to provide for my parents and my siblings. They believed me to be employed as a maid, for the truth, as you can see, is quite different. I didn't start stealing because I wanted to. I dabbled in bad das, regardless of what Rune...
That's true, I guess.
Regardless of what Rune says, I'm not evil. In the beginning, I even felt guilty about swindling others.
Anyone else never in their lives stolen anything? I've never stolen anything, like even the cheapest thing, like 10 cent in conversion, more or less, chewing gum. No. Like, it feels like with this, if you start even with the tiniest of things, you might go deeper into that, so that can become a problem, so yeah. Anyway.
But soon I learned to ignore my pangs of compassion. I couldn't afford to wallow in my own guilt, not when I had a family to feed. I justified my thievery. I told myself that those who let themselves be tricked deserved no sympathy. It was all their fault. If they were so foolish they couldn't keep hold of their belongings, then they simply didn't deserve them. My family's need come before anybody else's. I love them a lot and I would do anything to protect them. All this time I've only been doing what I think is right.
Kind of.
That's why I resent being called wicked. I'm just big sister who loves her younger siblings.
I forgive you for everything, Tart. Silence descends after Tart's little day. I don't care about that. Rune glances at her from beneath her overgrown bangs, her brow furrowed.
So, you know evil? Not still for fun? You do it for your family? Yeah, indeed. That is how it began, at least. For a nice thing does give me a certain kind of thrill. It's fun, in its own way. But if I were to find a more stable form of employment, I would jump on it in a heartbeat.
Okay, so I know this is a crazy suggestion. Very crazy suggestion. And I would be worried about starting this situation. But we have a princess over here who might need a mate at some point.
Why don't dislike my life as this? It's fraught with uncertainty. On good days, I can build for troubles and go beyond your wildest dreams.
Or you could just join Estelle. I don't know, I had some problems now with her name. On her, journey.
But the same token, I can go for months on end, binging nothing more than pennies. I'm in my early 20s.
I know! I knew it!
Maybe it's time I became a respectable member of society.
Well, I'm in the middle of my 20s. I'm nearing 30s. Fuck. And I'm not a respectable member of society as well, to be honest.
But I'm not sure about the Grimoire would be willing to employ me. Given my shady past, it's not like I have any other skills beyond my fast fingers. I guess this will be my lucky life until I die.
Tart's voice is light enough, but I can sense genuine pain behind her words. I think she's suffering more than she lets on. That makes my heart twist with sympathy. I thought she was nothing more than a rock who delighted in fleecing others, but I was wrong. I feared I judged her too soon. Thief, for she acted with nothing but the noblest of intentions. She did it for her family. Maybe she's ascending above Estelle in my ranks right now. Thief, for she acted with nothing but the noblest of the intentions. She did it for her family, and I can relate to that. I love my parents a lot. It's because of my unwavering respect and adoration for my mother's past achievements that I want to be a knight, despite my lack of aptitude. We're all bound to our families, whether we're humans, elves, cat girls. These bonds... What about wolf girls? Why didn't you say wolf girls? These bonds can send us down thorny paths, which sometimes contradict our true natures. Now I know that Tart isn't wicked, and Felicia seems to share my sentiments.
Oh, you poor thing! I never imagined that you had it so very rough! Yeah, I didn't think you would. You're a princess, aren't you? You live in a palace, full of pretty words. You had no idea what suffering Gasco and Folkface.
It's true.
That's one of the reasons why I robbed you. Your sanctimonious nature is positively nauseating. As you know anything about me.
I'll admit, I was woefully ignorant. But now signs of fire have been opened. It is all now of troubling curse Lemuria that I can appreciate how fortunate I am. For the demon queen is gone, many still suffer. But I shall do my all to aid you. Now, why don't you join our party?
Hey, is that really a good idea? I believe so.
It should absolve you of your body troubles at least. Adventurers can earn a comfortable living if they take on quests at Grimoire's Guild. You call yourself a witch? That must mean you have magical powers. You would be a worthy ally and a welcome addition to our team. With your help, we'll be able to take on even stronger quests and earn more money. What do you say?
I must admit I don't consider that possibility. As a witch, I do want to work with a con artist like me, particularly as I've con before.
What are you talking about? First of all, you have magic powers. Second of all, well, you are a con artist. This might be useful. What if we run into thieves that we need to steal from? Stealing for someone's first stole is okay. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Is stealing from someone's... God damn it. Is stealing from someone who stole before stealing from someone who was robbed in the very beginning? Technically, if you steal from someone who stole stuff and you don't know who they robbed, it's not stealing, right? I don't know.
Either you are very forgiving or very stupid. Aren't you afraid that my story was a ruse? This could be a plot of mine to take further advantage of you and rob back all you have retrieved. Could be. But I don't believe it is. I am a good judge of character. I was drawn to you once before, by your earnestness. For you tricked me then, I see my intuition was on the money. You are not a wicked person. Deep down, I believe you to be kind and good, and I would very much like to work with you in the future. What do you think, Estelle? Rune, do you have any objections?
I don't like Tart. She nasty. She annoy me. She smell. She bad cat lady, but she not evil. Her story start. I feel bad, so for now, she stay. I allow it. I have no problems. Our party has more than enough melee attackers. Melee. Another time. Wait. I won't. Fuck. Now that I think about it, it's a common word, but I fucking don't know if one of those is gone or not. Let's see.
Melee.
It's melee! Okay! So I was correct in the beginning, good. And throughout my entirety of life, surprisingly. Anyway, we need a mage, and I think Tart would be a good fit for the job. It's true that she stole my mother's sword, but she did give it back. I don't think she's truly evil either. I want to have faith in her. I believe in her.
You guys!
Tart looks between us, her tail twitching. For the time during our meeting, she seems genuinely taken aback.
I can't believe it. I never thought I'd be able to make a dear friend, so I never bothered her. But maybe I was wrong. These regards are far nicer than I ever imagined.
Yeah, I'm quite wonderful, aren't I?
Yeah, you have the really messed up personality for, like, hidden one. Now, dry your eyes, do not cry. All has been forgiven. I absolve you of your sins, and we shall need to embrace you until your body stops shaking.
Felicia throws out her arms, a smooth smile on her face, lips. Felicia, like the rest of us, is wearing nothing but her night clothes. She reclines upon her bed, her pink hair fanning across her pillow, her legs spread. Her chest looks plush and soft, as does the rest of her. What? Her expression positively exudes kindness. And perhaps that's why Tart takes her up on the offer. Yeah, go, it's fine. I mean, I have Rune, so I don't care. Tart dashes to Felicia's height, her tail twitching. She nuzzles against Felicia's supine body. Her fingers toy with her pink hair, and she sighs happily. I probably will need to blur this.
You are such dummies, you have no reason to trust me at all. I tried to set you up unhappily. But I'm so glad you forgive me. I'm sorry for everything I did. I know I behaved badly, but now I want to turn over a new leaf. I'll do my best to make it up to you. And I'll try to amend my nefarious ways. Now we are on the same team. I'll fight only for you, to show you how very grateful I am. I really am glad I met you.
And so on. That night I find myself unable to sleep. The bed sheets feel particularly oppressive, and the still air in the night time makes me feel faint. I need to get some exercise. Too much has happened today, and it all happened so quickly. First we found Tart, then I got my mother's sword back. Tart was summarily punished for her transgressions, which drew a lot of raised eyebrows. Then we went to cool off in the hot springs. Cool off? in hot springs. I mean, yes, I get, but the wording is not correct. After that, there was Sal Baxter to listen to, and that took a lot of time. Why are you saying all of that? We know that. I felt exhausted when I finally slipped to my bed. But I'm so worked up, the rest doesn't come. Rune sleeps in bed beside mine. I think she's asleep. With the addition of Tart to our party, the two-person room Felicia and I slept in could no longer cut it. We booked a second two-person room for Tart and Felicia. Woo! While Rune and I have the other, yes. Felicia got a little pouty at this. She said she wanted to sleep with me. Well, I didn't want to! But we could hardly put Rune and Tart together. Yeah, that's not the reason. Rune did try to drown Tart when we went to the hot springs. She might have cooled down since then, but it's best not to take chances. We know all of that. My mind is so full, sleep is looking like an impossibility. So I rise to my feet. There is no point lying in bed. Staring at my ceiling. If I can sleep, I just need to walk around long enough until sleep finds me. I get dressed, will reach out for the door handle. I'm careful not to make too much noise, lest I run up. I glance at her over my shoulder, double checking to see if she's still in bed. And then I pause, my body freezes. I thought Rune was asleep, but it seems I was mistaken. The old girl is sitting up in bed, the covers draped about her body, and she's looking right at me. For it's dark, I can see her eyes distinctly. They are very large, and they look almost like they're glowing. Rune, I saw my arms beating like crazy. For some reason I can't quite place. Why do I feel so awkward?
I don't get as well.
Maybe it's because of the shock. I did not know Rune was still awake. Has she been awake this whole time? Or to make more noise than I thought when I was getting changed? I mean, you were probably putting on armor, seeing that you have it on. So yeah, you probably made some noise. It seems my clumsiness isn't limited to my subpar skills with sword. I'm a total klutz. Sorry, did I wake you up?
No, I'm still awake. I'm already awake, can't sleep.
Oh, so Rune's wakefulness isn't entirely my fault. That's good to know. Also, the music is a bit too loud right now. But I could... whatever. I guess I'm not quite as incompetent as I feared. I'm the same. I couldn't sleep either. Then we no sleep. We sit up, talk. Rune rises from her bed, its wooden frame creaking. She dresses herself, scooping up her discarded clothes from the ground with her paws. Then glances at me. Askance? You go to toilet?
What? No, I need to go to the toilet. Why do you ask?
You got up, went to the door, thought you needed to go.
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to go for a walk, that's all.
You go in the dark? Rune's brows furrows. Where'd you go? Not sure. I think a blind mind. Forest, maybe. I want some fresh air. The forest. But monsters come out now. You know, have your sword. Rune glanced to my sword. It's propped up by a bedside table, the blade tucked away in its sheath. Oh, yeah, you're right. I feel my face burning elsewhere. I've only just realized, thanks to Rune's objections, how very stupid my plan was. Monsters are supposed to come out in abundance at night. Going into the woods without my sword on my own would be a sure recipe for disaster. When I think about that myself, I must have gotten complacent. After adventuring with Felicia, I didn't have a weapon of my own, so I had to rely on her for protection. I stopped thinking about the potential dangers awaiting me. Is my brain made out of porridge? Mine is. You no go out, it's not safe. Won't you stay here? Don't go! Rune blinks at me, her blue eyes very big. I look back at her, blushing. Rune's sweet. Plaintive words have knocked all the air out of my lungs. Suddenly I feel breathless. Rune seems kind of stoic, but that's because Lemurian isn't her first language. She's not very good at expressing herself, so she often remains silent. It can be hard to tell what she's really thinking. But right now, even with the language barrier, I can see how much she cares. I'm sorry, but you're worried? Very worried. You don't get hurt. CDSD. Stay! Alright,
I won't go out if it makes you worry. It's too late anyway, right? It was a stupid idea. Very stupid. SD dumb. Big dummy. I really am. Maybe being attacked by that slime did something to my brain. Can slime secrete stupid particles? Slime, you got attacked? You hurt? No. That was a while ago. Don't worry about it. Oh, I do worry. SD, my friend. She no get hurt.
Whoa, Rune. My eyes fill with grateful tears. Rune really is a good, pure girl. I never knew she cared about my safety so much.
You don't need to worry. I won't let myself get hurt. I'll be smarter now. For your sake. You promise? Yeah, I promise. I'm going back to bed now. Look.
Pat back. I pat. Why did the two of you switch from night clothes then to your usual? I mean, you understand because you wanted to walk away anyway. But why did Rune do that? Whatever. Why do I even look for logic right now? I pat back to my bed. Then I bent down. I'm ready to divest myself of my armor and call it a night when.
Esti, promise. She good girl. I like Esti. Whoa, Rune. Yes!
I stagger back, surprised as I feel something burrow against my chest. The breath is knocked out of me yet again. I sputter. Something soft tickles my cheek. I can feel warmth envelop me, arms wrapped about my middle. I look down, blinking. Rune is resting her head against my bosom. Lucky you. For nothing might be a more accurate descriptor. Her head is buried between... You know what? And her button nose is twitching as she inhales my scent. Speaking of which, I wonder what I smell like. Can Rune still detect traces of... You the cha? How do you guys... I don't know French, damn it! About me. What does it even mean?
Rune, what are you doing? Hugging!
Hugging is great.
Yeah, I can see that, but why? Relief, glad you love relief. You stay alive. You smell good, SD. Do I? Like what? Like...
Rune nudges her face against me and indicates deeply, her tail twitching all the while.
Like baking, and bread, and pastry. And some cat too. That part, I know like. I figured as much. I'm sorry. It's okay. Not your fault. That's her fault. She bad and weak, but Esti not. I know like her, but like you.
Rune's hold about me tightens. She sighs, her eyelids falling shut, and lets her hot cheek rest upon the top of my breast. This is kind of embarrassing. But aren't you a lucky one? But he feels pretty nice. Rune's body wave is comfort, and she's incredibly warm. I don't have much to compare this embrace to. Nobody's really hugged me in my life, save my parents. Unlike you. But her skin feels far hotter than that of a normal person's. Is it because she's a wolf girl? It might be part of her unique physiognomy. Now that I think about it, I did not know that's how you write physiognomy. But whatever. Rune's so close to me, I feel her breath against my skin. I can hear the beating of her heart, too. It's unusually rapid. Her tail is wagging, just like dogs. How adorable. You probably should say just like wolves, maybe? But I let Rune indulge my embrace for a few months, before I finally speak up.
Rune, you said you couldn't sleep there? No, can't sleep. Would you mind telling me why? If there's something bothering you, listen. We're friends after all. Friends? That's right, Esti, my friend.
Also, can we go back for a second? You have a little bit of, you know, what's it? Not a ribbon. What's it called? That thing you can tie up your hair with. Whatever. She has her hair tied up a little bit over here is what I want to say. I didn't know of that. Can I do something? Oof. Okay. Rune draws away from me. Part of me is relief. Her tight hug was starting to get a bit uncomfortable. What? But another part of me misses her body heat. Her ears look so fluffy and so do her tail. I want to try stroking them.
I like you, but not like Tart. Don't want her on our party. I don't trust.
Rune sits down on the edge of her bed, her eyes narrowed.
She smells bad, this room, and Dusty, and me all smell like her. Make me sick. Can't sleep.
Wait, you can't sleep because you're thinking about Tart?
She betrayed once. Can betray again. She said she changed. I'm not sure. People can't change. Not that easy. Once bad, always bad.
People can change. Maybe not drastic change, but a bit, yes. I suppose I understand what you're saying. It is true that people don't change as easily as books would have one believe. Some people are truly weak, they can be reasoned with, and no amount of kindness will ever reform them. That was why my mother had to kill Gunhild. Reasoning with her was out of question. Are we sure about that? You know what? I want this. I want Sakura Night Zero. Something like this. I want to know the story about Estelle's mother attacking Gunhild. And please make it RPG, like Sakura Dungeon. I'm sure I'm not the only one that would like to see that. Okay? Anyway, reasoning with her was out of the question. She was too far gone. She'd caused too much pain and suffering. The world was better off without an evil, weak despot like Gunhild. But is that Tart really that bad? No, it's not that. No, that... No. I know Rune has a vendetta against her, which is understandable. But I think she's changed her name. She did give me my sword back, after all, and all the money too. Would she bother telling us her backstory if she meant to double cross us? It's true, she could be trying to get into our good graces on turn on us later. But I don't think she'd do that. She seemed pretty genuine Elia. And besides, I think Felicia should be able to keep Tart in line, even if we can't. Maybe you're right, feels scary. I mean, felt scary. It ain't it. She's very scary. If Tart does something wrong, Felicia will punch her. Maybe she'll even spunk her. Spunk? I like that! Okay, I still like Tart, but she's safe for now. Maybe it work out. I'm not happy, but I try to accept. I behave. We'll try to get on with her, but... I'm still mad, can't sleep. Need to calm down. So saying, Rune seizes a pillow from her bed. She grips tightly in one paw and then... She hurls it right at me. I managed to dodge the pillow just in time. It sails over my right shoulder and hits the wall behind me with a louder noise than I expected. Rune, what was that for? One play. It's me up. You play 2ST. Rune picks up a second pillow and then launches at me. This time I can't dodge. The pillow hits me square in the face. Ooh! I stagger back, arms pinwheeling, which makes Rune laugh.
More, we play more.
Oh, so that's what you want, huh? Alright then. I mime, rolling up my sleeves. Not like I'm wearing any. And face Rune down. I don't think I'll be able to best Rune in this little match. When it comes to reflexes, Rune is much faster than I am. It's obvious who will win, but I can indulge her childish whims for now. I've never had many friends, so I've never experienced the joys of pillow fight before. I think it's high time I learn how to have some fun. Bring it on! I'm going to give it everything I have. Let's go!
Later that night, we were
kicked out of the inn. Oh, it's actually saying later that night. Surprisingly, we are not kicked out of the inn. Ha! I lie in bed with Rune. Her body crowded against mine. We are almost completely... No, we are almost not. We are in our night clothes. Exactly, night clothes. That pillow fight really took it out of me. And it was exhausting. I feel utterly exhausted basically. I'm so tired I could fall asleep at any second. I don't sleep just yet though. The warmth for Rune skin is nice. And I want to bask in it for as long as possible. I want to savor this moment. Breathe for this. I can still feel her ghostly kiss against my bare skin. Smiling. I coiled my fingers about Rune's hair. She's so cute. My heart can take it.
Hesty.
Rune blinks at me. Her eyes half lit. Her voice is low and stupid with sleep.
You okay, Hesty? I don't hurt you. You didn't hurt me at all. I had a good time. You did? I'm glad.
Rune's is relieved.
I like you, Hesty. I like you a lot.
Good, good. I like you too.
You think you can sleep now? You relax. Yeah, I think I am. And you? I bet you can rest now. So tired.
Rune yawns. Her mouth so wide I can see her molars. She looks so damn cute! I just want to hold her in my arms and never let her go. Estelle, we have so much in common right now. But I think I need to sleep first. What? What? No, no, no. Wait. You can hold her in your arms and sleep. It's possible. I still have a few lingering doubts, of course. I haven't accomplished all of my goals just yet. I might have gotten... Ow! I might have gotten my mother's sword back, but I'm nowhere near becoming a proper knight. I have a long way to go, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Tomorrow is another day. But for the present, I'm content to sleep, curled up in Rune's arms. No matter what challenges me, no challenges are awaiting for me out there, I'm sure I can take them. Probably. I'm Estelle, the daughter of Cressida. Oh, that was her name. I didn't remember earlier. And I'll never give up. So we won the Sakura Knight 0, which is an RPG/visual novel that shows us the journey of Cressida and defeating the evil Gunhild. That's what we want. Achievement unlocked, pillow fight. Story writing, waffle. Character art, Inma. Oh, it's not Wanaka. Background. So, wait, Inma was also in MMO. Now that I think about it, in MMO, the characters had, in my opinion at least, like super huge foreheads. Yes, mine's... I'm not the one to talk, but whatever. Please look forward to part 2! Now, should we believe those words? I mean, yes, there was Sakura MMO 3 parts, there was Sakura Gamer 2 parts, there was Sakura Beach 2 parts. But there was no Sakura Fantasy. Oh, that would be epic. If Sakura Fantasy crossed a bit with Sakura Knight. Anyway, I think we'll get to other endings in the next episode. So, hope to see you there. Of course, we'll be cheating our way to those endings. See ya!